so you ready to hear about some weird experimental jaws? I dig Dead Stuff, and this is Dead Stuff Dailyish, where I bring you the most recent paleontology news almost daily or whenever I get around to it. Let's start with a little background information on jaws. The common ancestor between mammals and reptiles had a mostly reptilian jaw, where the actual jaw joint was formed by the quadrate bone and the articular. And you can still see that jaw formation in modern reptiles. But as the mammalian jaw evolved, the quadrate and the articular kind of migrated to a different position, and the bones forming the mammal jaw, obviously our jaw, became the squamosal and the dentary. The squamosal fuses with the temporal bone, it's kind of like right here, and then the dentary is your mandible. So what happened to the quadrate and the articular? They actually kind of became our inner ear bones, but that's a topic for a different day. Well, unsurprisingly, this evolutionary process took a long time. It always does. And according to new research, some early mammals were trying some really different stuff. Researchers took a close look at two early mammals using high-resolution computed tomography and determined that they were using some completely novel structures compared to current mammal jaws. One of them being Pelistodon chuanonensis, this unicorn squirrel, I guess, which had a secondary jaw joint between the jugal and the dentary, which had to have given it some crazy jaw mobility, and the newly named Chimerocondyle lufangensis, which has a really interesting jaw structure where the dentary seems to fit into a socket. Now, obviously, researchers have been pretty confident about the evolutionary path that led to our jaws, but it's really interesting to see new research into the jaw structures that didn't necessarily make it to modern day. As usual, if you want more information, here's the source.